Ayo Maff's debut album Prince of the Street comes with a title that suggests grit, hustle, and dominance, but what lies beneath is something far more delicate. The album opens with promise but gradually loses its footing. What begins as a confident stride into the streets becomes a slow drift into melancholy, love, and introspection. Ayo Maff sets out to make music for the streets, but the emotional weight of his sound and delivery tells a different story. From the jump, it's clear, this isn't your typical street album. Instead, it's a collection of soft, reflective tracks wrapped in Afrobeats, amapiano, and reggaeton production. And the contrast between the album's name and its sound creates a tension that runs through the entire project. One of the album's strongest moments is Oshimiri, featuring Bnxn. Together, the two artists reflect on heartbreak and financial hardship, all while gliding over a mellow reggaeton groove. The song is smooth, deeply relatable, and danceable despite its emotional subject. Realness, with Chike, shifts the tone into amapiano and Afro house territory. It's a song about betrayal from someone once called a friend. The chorus hits hard, as Ayo asks, "How much would I pay to see the real you?" It's raw and melodic at the same time. Then comes Felony, arguably one of the project's best. The song begins with an ear-catching fusion of electronic guitar, bongos, conga, and flute, all built on a thick bass line. Lyrically, it speaks to a toxic love that feels good, but dangerous. It's as romantic as it is cautionary.
You see me do, I don't forget how I started.
The album opens with Beginning, a powerful and introspective record. Ayo draws from Yoruba Fuji influences and sprinkles in ballad-like interludes. He sings with awareness of his roots, using the Igbo phrase, "Nsa Imbido," which means, from the beginning. For Ayo, life has been a mix of wins and losses, but he sees even the setbacks as divine direction. On 9th Day, he experiments with drill, Afrobeats, and subtle amapiano elements. The track is centered around loyalty. Will the people around him today still be there when the winds start rolling in? With Say vibes on gang, the energy changes. Ayo reclaims his confidence, declaring himself the best, and pledging loyalty to his own crew while shutting out outsiders. It's energetic, defiant, and one of the more upbeat moments on the record. Lazy Baby might be the most relatable track on the album. Ayo sings from the perspective of a young adult worn out from constant hustle. He throws subtle shade at his math teacher, wondering why he ever had to learn Pythagoras' theorem when it had no use in real life. The album closes with Remind Me, a sobering reminder about money's influence. He critiques the idea that money doesn't matter, admitting that without it, he'd feel invisible. It's a brutally honest confession. Ayo even pleads to be reminded of the tough times, just in case he ever forgets what it felt like to have nothing. In the end, Prince of the Street is not the street-hardened anthem it suggests. It's a vulnerable, emotionally wrapped diary disguised in streetwear. Ayo Maff may not yet own the streets, but in laying his truth bare, he might be carving out his own lane, one that's tender, expressive, and unapologetically honest. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth takes on Nigerian music.
I get the anxiety.